From the Albuquerque Journal, this is the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. It's Monday, February 2nd. Here's what we're covering on today's episode. Albuquerque's annual point-in-time count sends about 200 volunteers into the city's most hidden corners, behind freeway barricades, in arroyos and alleys, to find and survey people that are experiencing homelessness. Led by the Coalition to End Homelessness, the effort determines eligibility for $5 to $6 million in federal funding each year, while also reconnecting people with services and keeping homelessness visible to the public and policymakers. Volunteers interviewed residents like Stephen Krause, who lives behind a freeway and avoids shelters due to past experiences, and Bria Weeks, who sleeps near a Northwest Heights mechanic shop to avoid violence along Central Avenue. Many respondents declined shelter beds, citing safety concerns or past trauma, and shared experiences with substance abuse, mental illness, and violence. While the count is widely considered an undercount, last year it found nearly 3,000 people living on Albuquerque streets, which was double pre-pandemic levels. This year's results will show whether homelessness continues to rise or outreach efforts are beginning to work. Dozens of people gathered at the intersection of Gibson and San Mateo Southeast for a candlelight vigil honoring Alex Preddy, a Veterans Affairs nurse who was fatally shot during an immigration and customs enforcement protest last week. Organized by the American Federation of Government Employees Local 2063, the Albuquerque vigil was part of a nationwide series commemorating Preddy's life and service. Attendees held candles and signs reading "This is what service looks like" and shared their outrage and grief over the killing. Speakers included U.S. Air Force veteran Amanda Somerville, who called the shootings in Minnesota a direct assault on constitutional rights and expressed skepticism about a federal civil rights investigation. The vigil concluded with a Nightingale tribute read by New Mexico Nurses Honor Guard volunteer Libby Hopkins, followed by a ceremonial final roll call, formally releasing Preddy from his nursing duties. And New Mexico was one of only 4 states to lose population in 2025, largely due to a sharp drop in immigration, according to U.S. Census Bureau data. Immigration has been one of the state's sole sources of population growth for the past 5 years, offsetting losses from residents that are moving to other states and from deaths outpacing births. Between 2020 and 2025, New Mexico lost more than 10,500 people to domestic migration and nearly 11,500 through natural population decline, while international migrants added about 30,500 residents. However, international migration to the state fell by roughly 73% from 2024 to 2025, a decline economists attribute to stricter federal immigration policies. Experts warn this trend could hurt the state's economy and labor force, especially as immigrants make up nearly 13% of New Mexico's workforce and a significant share of workers in construction, healthcare, education, and hospitality. With an aging population and fewer young immigrants, researchers say New Mexico faces growing challenges sustaining its workforce and caring for its older residents. The leading news is powered by the journalism of the Albuquerque Journal. If you enjoy hearing all of the stories we share with you here daily, please consider becoming a digital subscriber to the Journal by utilizing the discount code in our show notes. Every subscription helps support local journalism and allows us to provide you with the news that matters to you. Now taking a look at Albuquerque's weather forecast. Today you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high near 64, and as for this evening, mostly clear with a low around 28. To keep up with all the latest news and podcasts from the Albuquerque Journal, you can visit our website at abqjournal.com. That's the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. We'll be back tomorrow.